The diabetes drug Ozempic has exploded in popularity since doctors began prescribing it for weight loss. But now a proposed class action lawsuit has been filed in BC, alleging the Canadian manufacturer of the drug didn't warn prospective patients about possible complications. As CTV's Shannon Patterson reports, the lawsuit is claiming severe side effects for some patients.
The first time Tracy Nygaard took Ozempic to treat her type 2 diabetes, she knew something was wrong.
I was very sick the next day. My stomach hurt so much. I had pain and bloating and vomiting.
Ozempic was effective at controlling Nygaard's blood sugar, so she kept up with the once-weekly injections. But the side effects persisted.
So one of the reactions that I had, I did go to the ER. I said, I can't handle this anymore.
While the Quesnel mom eventually stopped taking Ozempic,
I feel scared that I have permanent damage, and I wish that I had been warned that there were severe side effects before I started taking it so that I could have made an informed decision.
She's joined a proposed class action lawsuit filed in BC Supreme Court for Canadians who experience severe complications while taking Ozempic for diabetes or weight loss and argue they weren't told of that risk.
We've already heard from dozens of Canadians who've reached out to us and reported that they believe that they fall within the class definition, that they took Ozempic or one of these other drugs and then subsequently experienced some of these severe gastrointestinal or gallbladder-related issues.
Boyd says some of the people who've contacted his firm experienced something known as stomach paralysis.
It's a condition where food sits in the digestive system and it's delayed from actually voiding itself and causes severe stomach pain.
This North Vancouver doctor who specializes in obesity says Ozempic is designed to slow down digestion.
Typically, I quote my patients around 10% of them may experience some nausea as well as vomiting.
Well, he hasn't seen any severe side effects in his patients who've largely benefited from the drug.
This is going to be something I'm going to discuss with my patients and say there are some evidence that are coming out that may suggest this. I haven't come across a case. It is rare, but my job is to inform the patients of all the risks and benefits that I'm aware of.
In a statement, the Canadian manufacturer of Ozempic and similar drugs named in the proposed class action said Novo Nordisk stands behind the safety and efficacy of all of our GLP-1 medicines when used by appropriate patients consistent with the product labeling and approved indications.
Ozempic, as I'm sure anyone listening to this or watching this would know, has become one of the most ubiquitous drugs in the country.
None of the claims in the proposed class action have been tested in court. A judge will ultimately decide if it will be certified. Shannon Patterson, CTV News, Vancouver.